Friends, some of you may or may not have known about Ed Sheeran and his legal battles. He's been sued several times for copyright infringement, plagiarism, all that other stuff. I want to actually speak at length on this, but let's just take a look at this video he put up. He actually won his last lawsuit, so let's take a quick look at it. And I want to talk about possibly a not well-known secret in the music world or a well-known secret in the music world, not just legally in the music world, but in actual life. And I want to give some people a life lesson, a very important one, at the end of this. So let's check it out.
Hey guys, me, Johnny and Steve have made a joint statement that will be press released on the outcome of this case, but I wanted to make a small video to talk about it a bit because I've not really been able to say anything whilst it's been going on. Whilst we're obviously happy with the result, I feel like claims like this are way too common now and have become a culture where a claim is made with the idea that a settlement will be cheaper than taking it to court, even if there's no base for the claim. It's really damaging to the songwriting industry. There's only so many notes and very few chords used in pop music. Coincidence is bound to happen if 60,000 songs are being released every day on Spotify. That's 22 million songs a year, and there's only 12 notes that are available. I don't want to take anything away from the pain and hurt suffered from both sides of this case, but I just want to say I'm not an entity, I'm not a corporation, I'm a human being, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a son. Lawsuits are not a pleasant experience, and I hope with this ruling it means in the future baseless claims like this can be avoided. This really does have to end. Me, Johnny and Steve are very grateful for all the support sent to us by fellow songwriters over the last few weeks. Hopefully we can all get back to writing songs rather than having to prove that we can write them. Thank you.
Okay, my friends. Now, did Ed Sheeran actually copy some songs or not? Did he commit plagiarism? Did he have copyright infringement on songs? There are some other channels with very detailed videos about this topic, but that is not what I want to talk to you guys about today. It's actually a life lesson that I learned through a friend. So my friend, we're going to call him John, got into a situation not musically related, which was a big wake-up call for him, family, friends, about society and how we are. I'll get to that in a second. The legal system in all our countries is in place to protect people from wrongs, but then there's also something called legal extortion. Okay, so the music industry, there's a lot of lawsuits you hear about. I did a reaction video a while ago. Prince did a cover of Radiohead's version of Creep at Coachella, which is he did a great job. Radiohead were sued, I'm not going to say by who, copyright infringement, plagiarism, lawsuit. A lot of people are listening to it going, man, I'm not hearing that. What's going on with that? The bottom line is, if Radiohead were not a successful band, if they did not have money, the lawsuit probably would not have happened. Now, there's legitimate cases of people copying, plagiarism, copyright infringement, where it should go to court and it needs to be addressed. Absolutely. That is why the legal system is there. But one of the things when you see getting into songwriting, Kirk Hammett, the lead guitarist for Metallica, is a very wealthy man. Even an idiot could put that together. He was asked recently in an interview about what it's like being a millionaire. This was Kirk Hammett's response.
What's that?
Does it get old being a millionaire?
You know, it just comes with a whole bunch of different problems. Bro. Yeah.
So in the sense is, he's saying, look, when you have money, it brings a whole new set of problems in life. I'm not saying having some money is bad, but the thing is, when that's your focus, the problem is, when you have money, it brings a whole new set of problems in life. That's why you see a lot of celebrities. We see the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard trial going on. Why celebrities will marry other celebrities, because it's like, hey, I'm not going to marry just average Joe or Jane on the street, because how do I know that they really care about me for me? If I marry someone who has money, it's a little safer for me if this ends. Maybe not in Johnny Depp's case, but the problem is if you have money and people know you have money and you advertise that you have money, there's some people out there that will try and take it from you at any cost. My friend John, not music related, he got involved. He went to a gym. Wasn't even a very good gym, but he went to a gym to start working out, getting in shape, and he got to know the owners, and they really presented themselves as nice people. And, you know, he started hearing their sob stories about, you know, they got screwed over by this contractor, by that contractor, by this contractor. You know, John had a little bit of money, and John got involved a little bit, had a little bit of a business arrangement with them that they, you know, very quickly he started to realize that they weren't honoring. And then he started to realize, oh my God, people were coming out of the woodwork saying, hey, I hate to tell you this, John, but you don't know these people. So sure enough, they screwed John over. Although he went out of his way to help them, they thought he had money. So they basically kicked him out of their gym. So he lost all his investment, put a bogus charge on him, and they ended up throwing a fraudulent lawsuit at him. So the context is, they thought when people try and present to you, because a lawsuit is not a fun experience, as Ed Sheeran says, if they put you in this situation, you're under a lot of stress, and it's extortion. They think, okay, if we put the person in this situation, it's cheaper for them to just settle and give us money, whether it's an actual, there's any legitimacy to the case or not, than to actually pay the legal fees to go to court. Now these people, when the first court hearing happened, they showed up pretty much late. One of the people that was in the lawsuit didn't even have the balls to face him. They were suing him, bad-mouthing him all over the town he lived in. They didn't have the balls to face him in court. He came in with a binder full of all kinds of proof and documentation. They came in with nothing. So at the hearing, one of the owners even said, in front of the judge, well, as long as this keeps going, your legal fees are going to go up. You might as well just pay me some money. Now, as that went on further and further, some of the truths in that legal case started to show up, meaning they had gotten all these people to sign the statement saying, oh, it's just saying that you were here when John was a member here at this gym, or when John was here with his business arrangement. People signed it, but they didn't realize that they actually took their signatures and put it on a different thing, saying that they saw John destroying the building, destroying piping, doing this, damaging the building. Well, everyone asked later on, said, that's not what I signed. And John's lawyer had them all, John's lawyer was going to bring them all into court, have them testify on the stand about everything. Well, the owners knew that it was all a lie and all a sham. And, you know, so in the end, they ended up throwing it out. John's case, although he would have won, it was not worth all the money to keep going through all the legal steps to take. But it was very apparent that the owners had done this before to people, and probably gotten away with people just giving them some money just to make it go away. Now, John's carried on. He's doing well in his life. He's successful at whatever he does. The owners of this little gym are still, you know, and of course, John's lawyer dug into everything, and what he dug up on these people was horrific. So they're losers in this town, you know, and they think that they can screw people over. They owe every contractor in that town money. It's just crazy all the people that came out of the woodwork and talked to John, wanting to join a lawsuit or start a class action lawsuit with him against these people. They owe so many people money, it is scary. Now, if John was smart and not naive and would have just, you know, before he got involved with them, asked around a little bit, maybe got his lawyer to do a little bit of digging, he would have learned very quickly to avoid them at all costs. If he would have dug up what his lawyer dug up, he probably would have never gone to that gym again, not let alone get involved with them business-wise. The point I'm trying to make, and it's a life lesson to everyone out there, folks, don't be naive with people. And with music, it's the same thing, like what happened to my friend John. If people think that you have money, if you look at a lot of these cases, there's no basis for it. But what they're doing is, we're going to try and sue this artist, even if the case is BS, because that person has money, and it's just cheaper for them to pay us than to go through with all the legal steps. That's life. It's very sad. I think it's extremely unethical and evil, but that's the world we're living in. All right. I hope that helps you out there, folks. So before you ever get involved with people on a business level, do a little bit of digging, do a little bit of research. It doesn't matter if the people talking to you really seem like nice or that you can trust them. No. This happens all the time. And again, whether, you know, Ed Sheeran has been in multiple cases, kind of coinciding with his popularity going up, right? People knew, look at him and say, oh, he's got money. Now, I'm not saying that some of the cases weren't legitimate. That's not what I'm talking about today. But what I'm saying is, this great music business, it happens all the time. People get extorted legally. All right, remember, practice hard, but practice smart. What do you think about this video? Comment below. We'll see you soon.